After his escape from Egypt, Moses spends 40 years tending to the flocks of his father-in-law, Jethro, in the land of Midian. He's a man who has traded a palace for a pasture, and it seems his life of adventure is over. But God has other plans. One day, while leading his flock to Mount Horeb, Moses sees a sight that makes him stop dead in his tracks, a bush that is engulfed in flames, yet is not being consumed. Intrigued, he turns to get a closer look. And from the heart of the fire, a voice calls out, "Moses, Moses." God tells him to take off his sandals, for he is standing on holy ground. He reveals himself as the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and explains that he has seen the suffering of his people in Egypt and heard their cries. He is about to act, and he has chosen Moses to be his instrument. "Come now," he says, "I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt." Moses is shocked. After so long in the wilderness, he is no longer the confident prince of Egypt. He argues with God, asking, "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh?" But God assures him, "I will be with you." Moses is still unsure. "What if they ask me for your name?" God responds, "I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you." Moses isn't done arguing. He worries the Israelites won't believe him. So, God gives him 3 miraculous signs to prove his authority. First, he tells Moses to throw his staff on the ground, and it instantly becomes a snake. Then, he tells him to pick it up by the tail, and it turns back into a staff. Next, he tells Moses to put his hand inside his cloak. When he pulls it out, it's covered in leprosy. He puts it back in, and it's healed completely. God promises to give him a third sign, if they are still not convinced, which is to turn water from the Nile into blood. Moses still protests, saying he is slow of speech. God grows impatient and says, "Who gave human beings their mouths? Now go. I will help you speak, and will teach you what to say." But finally, Moses asks God to send someone else. God's anger burns against Moses, but he offers a compromise. His brother Aaron, who is a gifted speaker, will go with him and speak on his behalf. With a new purpose and the promise of divine help, Moses takes his wife and sons and begins the long journey back to the land he once fled, carrying with him the very staff that had just become a snake. He is ready to confront the most powerful man on earth and demand freedom for his people.